Hello. I've been in a bit of a weird mood. I feel like the last video, I don't know, I'm 50-50 on it. I felt like it's all right. I stand by everything and what I said. But also, videos like that are awkward. I feel like naturally it just comes with the territory. It's awkward because at the end of the day, when I think about it, it's just like all I've done is made a video. I've not helped really in a big way. The only way you can really help is by going forward and consistently supporting those around you, and going out your way to do things that maybe you wouldn't normally do or wouldn't normally think about. But yeah, as I say, I just feel like I had to make it, but also at the same time, I feel like I've just got to say a few follow up things because you can't just leave it out there like that. I don't know. Obviously, the best stuff in my past video were all the links and all the other words from other people that weren't me. Um, they were the best stuff, the best takeaway. Don't worry, we're not going to spend the whole video talking about it again. Enjoy this pixel art. I've done some pixel art buildings that I'm pretty pleased with. I did them a while ago and I've just been sitting on them because everything's going crazy. I didn't say anything amazing. I didn't say anything special. I didn't say anything particularly clever. If anything, what I said was sort of like the 101. I said like the base standard, bare minimum, where we should be starting the conversation from and moving forward when it comes to sort of like where we are as a world in terms of like social relationships and racism, and the systems in place. But also it must be said that sometimes you've just got to say the simple stuff. That's what I've been thinking when I've been being hard on myself for sounding a bit dumb in these videos, or sounding a bit, like just saying obvious shit. Sometimes I just feel like sometimes you just got to say the obvious shit. You have to just articulate the simplest things just so they're out there. I don't know. Sometimes I feel like too many people brew things over and go flip flop and sort of end up saying nothing. And we're living in a world where clearly information is getting skewed every which way. And it's bizarre. And so sometimes saying the simplest facts is all you can really do. So that's all I really did. Anyway, I had some nice comments. You're great. Like, the video came across, it's kind of like me talking to the crazy people out there who are like, racism denying fucking fools. And that's like, it ended up me, that's who I was speaking to. But I know you're not like that. But also at the same time, it's like I've got to try and hold these two ideas in at the same time. I wanna like invigorate. I wanna like put passion and focus into making things better, while at the same time sort of relating to you. Because I know you're just like me as well, and it's hard, and these things are weird and hard to deal with. But I guess we're getting there. I mean, one other thing that's kind of, let's just call this a stepping stone onto a different conversation. But like, been slightly bumming me out, but slightly been all right. But like, for example, the PS5 just got announced. The PS5. It looks like a weird futuristic router, like a Wi-Fi router. I'm not the first person to say that, but that's instantly what I thought. Looks weird, looks all right. But the reason why I bring it up, not only because I'm like, that was a bit of fun, like the PlayStation Sony conference was really cool, but it was yet again a sort of a weird moment of like, holy shit, we've just watched the world like come together and protest, and like super inspiring, powerful moment of like togetherness and fighting against the system. And then bit by bit, it's just been like slowly seeing social media go back to normal, and like oh, the PS5. Okay, now we're just all talking about the PS5. And as much as I want to be excited and happy about it, I just can't. Like, it's super cool and great, and I'm excited to get it if and when I can get it. It's weird, that's all. I just wanted to say it's weird. But so yeah, I've been in a bit of a weird mood, to be honest. I've been in a bit of a strange one. I guess just quarantine life continues, yet on the horizon within the next month, I'm going to be going back to my part-time job where I'm going to be having face masks, selling art materials to the general public. Who's going to be going to an art shop in the middle of a pandemic? Just order it online. So I've had that on my mind. I've been trying to do a bit of work. I've also I'm just getting up late as usual. I'm still doing yoga. That's been fun. That's like a chill way to sort of get in the zone. I'm sort of getting lost in like things to draw and then not being happy with the things I'm drawing. And like I'm writing still, trying to type, and then you'll go on for a flow, and you're like, I'm doing like graphic novel stuff, and I'll go on for a bit, and I'll be typing, and I'll be really happy with what I'm doing, and then all of a sudden I'm just like, I get stuck, and then I'll sit there for half an hour, just thinking about this one little like bit, like how to get past a certain point and make it relevant. Story writing is hard. So even though I've been sort of a bit down on like some of the drawings, like those portraits I did in the last video, it was meant to be this plan of like 7 drawings, and they were all based off the different chakras, and they were just a portrait of a lady. Each one was gonna just be a witchy lady. That was it. And I kind of like 4 of them that I did, but 3 of them I really hate. And then I'm like, now I'm just bummed out by the whole thing. So I don't even want to post them. So I feel like I like the idea of the chakra thing and the colors though. So I might just try it again, but this time do much simpler drawings. I don't know why. I mean, I just wanted to try out all those painterly brushes. Anyway, I don't know why I'm talking about this, that, past stuff with new stuff. Because one good thing that's been happening is I feel like I've been doing some really good pixel art in general. So although my other stuff may be not going so good, I've been really pleased with the pixel art that I've been making. So yeah, enjoy these buildings. I just sort of thought, I don't know, I was inspired by the buildings that I did in the editorial piece a while ago, but I thought, I could try doing it like pixel art, as if they're sort of like video game assets. They could be in the background. These could be actual buildings in a video game. One of them is just based on the magical Poncho Pilgrim card game that doesn't exist. TM, copyright. Maybe it will exist one day. One of them is based on that sort of like magical card game, which I have actually been writing into my graphic novel idea as well. But then the other thing is like kind of just a Studio Ghibli Spirited Away inspired Japanesey strange tower building with rocks and leaves and water. And like a little shrine on the side, and it's all mystical. I had a comment a while ago. Someone asked me to just do some more videos where they're slowed down a bit, and I haven't sped them up so much. So like post like entire like the real time drawing. So maybe that would be like an hour or whatever of me drawing and talking. And you know what? I think I can do it. Problem is that some of these drawings take me like quite a bit more. They will take me like 2 hours or something, and I feel like 2 hours is too long a video, especially for me to talk. So I might end up having to like sort of do double speed. Maybe it'll be like a kind of slow time lapse. So that might get it down to like 45 minutes. But would you be interested in that? Let me know if you'd be interested in that. I kind of like the idea. I feel like I can do it. So what I'm thinking is, instead of just me drawing and talking, I am just gonna sort of watch the video at 200 speed, because I've already done it. There's a third building, secret third building a coming. And I might just sort of like record myself talking for 45 minutes and give you like an extended look at my pixel art drawing. A slowed down time lapse where I'm just talking about shit. I don't know, I'll probably talk about the drawing more maybe. Longer video though, what do you think? I think that's alright. I think that's a good idea, maybe. Let me know. But what else has been going on? Yeah, been staying safe, Oh, yeah, so as well, I went to that protest last week. It was powerful. There was a powerful moment. One, we did an 8-minute silence when we got to the initial place where the protest was being held in Bristol, which was very powerful, very cool. Like, just to see the amount of people there coming together, incredible. Then the statue of Colston got torn down in the middle of the centre of Bristol. It got pulled down. He was a slave trader. Why the fuck has he got a statue anyway? He got fucking pulled down, pulled along the road and dumped into the fucking river. And now it's like spawned this whole fucking debate on all over the news about like, oh my god, they've been pulling down statues. What's next? They're vandals, all of them. The statues. Yeah, it was so powerful. There were people crying, like tears of joy. Like I saw people in the crowd that were getting so emotional about, like, it was incredible to see that statue torn down. Like basically, yeah, Bristol is very, played a big part in the history of Britain and the slave trade and stuff. So there's a lot of sort of street names, buildings, statues all around, and it's all a bit like fucking weird, and people have been petitioning for years and years and years to get them changed and stuff. So it was awesome. I've been reading. I'm about to finish the Earthsea Quartet by Ursula Le Guin. Fuck J.K. Rowling, you've got to be reading Earthsea. Harry Potter's got nothing on Earthsea. Read Earthsea. It's an incredible fantasy book if you like wizards and magic, but want it sort of like grounded in like spirituality and nature and words. Concise, yet incredibly deep. Awesome fantasy book. Read it. But I'm excited to finish it because I'm almost there. I'm like a few chapters away. I'm excited to then start reading the Tekken Kinkri graphic novel, which I got a while back and I haven't read yet because I've just seen the film a lot. But I'm going to use it as inspiration for my graphic novel. And yeah, the graphic novel's coming on okay. I feel like I'm like halfway through writing the draft, but it's so hard. Like, long projects, tricky. Is it any good? I've got no idea. Because I've got future ideas, it's like, how do I make this first story powerful in and of itself and like its own little story, whilst also maintaining the idea that maybe there could be more stories. Anyway, maybe I shouldn't think of it like that. Weird video. I hope you're doing alright though. I hope you're doing well. Like, this is the thing. Some of the comments were great last video. Keep this momentum going. I feel like, the idea of going back to work is not so much the actual work. I'm fine with my part-time job. It's the idea that, like, all of this has been for nothing. Kind of like this protesting and, like, changing the system. Because the system's fucking fucked. Like, why? There should just be universal basic income for everyone. Why are people enslaved to their jobs? What's your dream job in life? My dream job's not to fucking work. Why should you? You're just born and then you're expected to do things. Why? You're just born, you're alive. Your job should just be to exist. Anyway, these buildings are alright, innit? I like them. Thanks for watching. Thanks for being here. Thanks for supporting my stuff. Got to try and do some more work. I've got pixel art. I've got more lists and more things that I want to draw. It's going to be okay. I know it'll be fine. Keep a steady course. Thanks for supporting. We're almost at 4,000. There's almost 4,000 of you. Wow.